Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Noko O. By the way, if you are new, please subscribe by clicking the bottom right corner of the screen. You can also click the little bell so that you get notified every Saturday when I publish a new video. The reason I'm doing this video is that when I teach yoga or when I go to a gym, I still see a lot of people who are doing the crunches very poorly, even people who have pretty good fitness levels or yoga skills. They still do it the wrong way, and the way it's done can be very unsafe for your spine. Today I'm going to teach you a quick ab workout tutorial. By the end of this video, you'll know how to engage the proper ab muscles so that you protect your spine, and also what you can do to prevent the pull in the neck, because I've heard it many times. I had this question asked before: why is my neck pulling when I do crunches? So I'm going to teach you that. When we do ab work, one reason could be to have a flat stomach, but it's also to protect your spine, to support your spine, and to have a proper posture so that you don't crunch over or have a posture that eventually will lead to further pain or injuries in your upper body. Your spine is made out of vertebrae with a little cushioning in between the disc. If you do not support those discs, if you don't have the muscle to support those discs, if you don't do your crunches properly, you compress the disc. Eventually they can become inflamed, they bulge out, and they can compress a nerve, and you can end up with a pinched nerve. So if you think about your spine sideways, you have a neutral arch in your low back and your neck. Whenever you move throughout the day, whenever you move in yoga, in your workout, you want to maintain the neutral curve. If you round it, or typically people overarch the curve, the low back curve, you start by compressing those discs and get a chance to get a pinched nerve. So we want to engage what is called the transverse abdominis. Your transverse abdominis is the bottom layer of your abdominal muscles, and it wraps all around your waist and attaches into the spine. By engaging this muscle, you support and protect your spine. We're going to do several exercises so that you can understand how to engage your transverse abdominis muscle. Your transverse abdominis is engaged when you pull your belly button in towards your spine without rounding your low back. So if I'm here on all fours and I'm doing this, okay, maybe I'm engaging my transverse abdominis, I'm also rounding my spine. So I want to maintain the neutral curve and just pulling the belly up. So let's get on our hands and knees. And from here, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes and to imagine you're looking at your spine sideways. The crown of your head is reaching straight forward. It means you want to avoid tucking your chin under or lifting your chin up. So you're looking, if you were opening your eyes, you'd be looking down at your mat. And your tailbone is reaching towards the back of your mat. Now, without changing the alignment of your spine, imagine you're looking at your spine sideways and you notice the slight arch in your neck and your low back. Now, without changing this alignment, and you can open your eyes and watch here, you're going to suck your belly up to your spine, up, and let it go, and up, and relax, and up. We're going to start engaging the breath. Inhale. You're going to exhale through the mouth as you suck your belly in. Inhale. Inhale. Again. A bit faster. Hold it up. So whenever you are doing your crunches, the transverse abdominis should be engaged. So you want your belly button to be sucked in towards your spine. Let's do the same thing on our forearms. And if you are new, this is Ginger. She joins us for yoga almost every time. Yes, that's you. Same thing here, let your belly go down, and you notice when you lay it down, usually your tailbone starts to release. Suck your belly in, and release, in, and release. Scoop it up to the spine, release, and up, and release. And again, up. 3 more. The last one, we're gonna hold it up. Up, 2, 3, hold it. Keep it lifted. As you keep it lifted, we're gonna get into our stomach, into a sphinx, and let it go, and lift. And you notice here, it's a bit harder because you're opening the chest. And then go, and lift, and down, and lift, down, lift, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 5 more. Last one, hold it up. Good. So from here, keeping the belly lifted, gonna bring the knees slightly forward. So I'm gonna give you different options here. Option 1, you have your knees underneath your hips. This is the easiest option. And we're gonna do the exact same exercise. Option 2, you want to challenge yourself. You walk your knees back, you drop your hips so that you are in a modified plank. Excuse me. And third option would be to extend the knees. Okay? So let's start right here. Inhale, exhale, up. Inhale down, exhale, up. Inhale down, exhale, up. 3 more, up. Inhale. 1 more. Hold it up. Option to continue in this position or knees extended. Inhale, exhale, up. Inhale, exhale, up. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Child pose. So child pose, that's our resting pose in yoga. Big toes together, knees wide apart, hips pressing down. Those of you who watched my video last week, remember the modification. Okay, you can have your hips lifted, fist on top of each other, resting here. Here you can let go of your belly. So we've done it face down because it's easier to feel the lift pulling up. We're gonna do it facing up. So I like to have a little blanket under my spine. So on our back, excuse me, Ginger. So let's do the same exercise we did earlier. We're gonna have the feet flat, heels close to the hips, knees hip width apart. And with the eyes closed, look at your spine, or imagine you're looking at your spine sideways. So you have your tailbone pressing down, then you have a slight arch in your low back, shoulders pressing down, back of the skull pressing down, and then you have an arch in your neck. You can open your eyes. So what we want to do, same exercise, pressing down. Now, pressing the belly down. Now notice what happens. So that's what we do. We flatten the back into the floor. So it's not unsafe, but it's better to try to maintain the neutral alignment so that you really engage your transverse abdominis. We're gonna inhale. As we exhale, tuck everything in without pressing the low back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one, hold it down, hold it down. Now your work is to keep it down as we start increasing the load on the abdominals. Now notice what happens if you start sliding your leg and extend your leg. You may start feeling a pull here. If your low back is arching, means you're not using your abs here. So you want to compress your abdominals. And, sorry. The other thing I'm going to ask you to do is slowly extend your opposite arm. So you may start feeling the pull. And bring everything up. Pressing your belly in, scooping your belly, and down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. So we keep it tucked in, transverse abdominis is fully engaged. Now if you notice you're arching, only do the leg. Or only do the arm. Doesn't matter where you start, the main thing is to work and to build with the proper form. So you really build strength. If you don't build strength, you basically get injured down the road. Other side, so belly scooped in, and placing your hand on your belly helps you really feel if you're engaging your belly. You're going to feel it tight. And sliding the leg out, up, slowly down. And maybe you go halfway down, right here. Wherever you need to go. And how low you go is fine as long as you can maintain the neutral position of your spine. You don't want to increase the arch in your low back. Option to engage the opposite arm. Inhale up, let's do 2 more. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down, hold it down, keep pressing, pressing, pressing down. And knees to the chest, rocking side to side. You should never feel any pain in your low back when you're exercising period, no matter what type of exercise. If you experience any low back pain, it's either that you're doing the exercise incorrectly, maybe you're doing correctly but you don't have the strength yet, so you have to modify it, or maybe the exercise is not for you, and that's fine. There's so many other things you can do. So now let's start working on the neck, and then we'll put everything together. So if I decide to do a crunch and I roll my shoulders up, I still want to engage my transverse abdominis. And what happens here, we want to maintain the distance. Okay, I don't want to tuck my chin all under. Trying to keep about a fist between my chin and my sternum. So I'm basically facing up with my face. And when I roll up, I'm going to be facing across the room. Now if you're able to bring your shoulders that high, you won't feel any pull. However, you feel the pull when you're lifting your shoulders only that high. You're not going higher because you don't have the strength yet. So what you want to do is support your neck until you have built the strength to go higher. And 2 ways to do it. You can interlace your fingers, place it behind your skull, and really let go of your head so that your arms are lifting until you build the strength. And maybe you go right here. Depending on the exercise you do, you can have one hand behind supporting and the other arm doing something else. Now, if this is not working for you, just keep the shoulders on the floor until you have the strength to bring them off the floor. Next exercise. So we always start by scooping the belly in, sucking the belly button down to the spine. We're going to bring 1 foot up off the floor, the knee pointing straight up, and this part of the leg, lower leg parallel with the floor. And same hand, same arm against the thigh. And I'm just going to move forth and back, keeping your belly in. And here there's not much going on, not much resistance. Now if you feel resistance here, and that's already a workout right here, just keep doing this. Otherwise, we're going to add our own resistance. So what I'm going to do, my hand, I'm just going to start with the knee in. My hand's going to push the leg, and as I'm pushing the leg is providing the resistance by not allowing my arm to work too fast. So I'm pushing with the arm and my thigh is pushing back. Now when I have my elbow extended, my leg is pushing back. I'm resisting the elbow. I'm still allowing my thigh to move in. So there's always arms and leg
working. They're pushing against one another, barely allowing the limb to move forth and back. So when I'm pushing back, if I was to remove my hand, my thigh would come quickly in. Same thing when I'm pushing, I remove my thigh, my arm would pop out. Here you should start feeling the resistance. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you can push so hard with your arm and leg against one another. So you're basically pushing two opposite force against one another by not allowing any movement. And that's a lot of work for your abs. You want even more, you can do it with both arms and both legs. This is when you start probably arching, so be very careful. Start with one side. Let's do the other side. Scooping the belly in. Hand against the thigh. Make sure it's not on top of the knee. It's halfway through the thigh. Just moving forth and back here without resistance. And you can tell the way I move. You can see there is no resistance. Now when I apply resistance, pushing my arm, my thigh is keeping my arm from pushing fast. Now I'm pushing my thigh back and my hand is keeping the thigh from moving too fast. I keep applying pressure in both directions, engaging the belly. And let's go a bit deeper, so really pushing the arm, pushing the thigh, but no movement. And you can push as hard as you want. The harder you push from opposite directions, the more resistance, the more work. And option to go with both. Hold it right there. Slowly releasing knees to chest. Let's do one more. Shoulders up. Remember, if you're still feeling the pull here, you can have both hands supporting. Now maybe you still feel the pull in your neck. You can try to lower or even press your shoulders down and just go with the leg. In. In. Otherwise, you can bring the shoulders in. Shoulders up. Opening the elbows wide. Remember the space underneath the chin. Belly tucked under. Option to lift. When we support the necks with one hand, so left hand behind the neck, right arm extended, left leg extended. Inhaling, exhaling, pressing the belly in, lifting the shoulders, and in, and out, and in, and out. Keep pressing your belly in. Now if you want a little bit more, as you extend your left leg, you're going to lower your shoulders. Let's try. And shoulders down, and up, and down, and up. Two more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, make sure you're controlling here when you lower your shoulders, extend the leg, make sure you're not arching your low back. Switching side, right hand behind the neck. Extending the left arm out, right leg out, leg only. Inhaling, exhaling, pressing belly, rolling the shoulders, knee in, and out, and in. Again. Inhale, exhale in, inhale up, exhale in, adding the shoulders option. Nice, nice work. Let's pull the knees in, rocking side to side. And it's a good idea to get onto your stomach at the end and stretch your arms. Nice.
In the beginning of the video, I mentioned that I had two announcements. The first one, I am starting a brand new free Facebook group. It's available to anybody who is interested in being part of a community that discuss yoga lifestyle, stress, and personal growth. It's really a way to support each other, motivate each other. I will be providing tips and advices and just about anything related to yoga lifestyle. So I'll put the link in my description below. The second announcement is my 5-day yoga challenge coming up in about 2 weeks. If you want to receive the information by email, you can also click in the link below and you'll get added to my list so that you get all the videos through your email, and everything that I'm doing besides the yoga videos, you can get onto the list. Otherwise, make sure you stay tuned, you come back and check out the 5-day yoga challenge. I think it's going to be awesome. Thank you for being with me today. Remember to leave me a comment and share this video. Until next Saturday, namaste.
C'est ma judge. C'est ma judge.